Can you hear me? So, welcome everyone that is joining. We're just going to give some time, let's say 3 minutes, for more people to come in. But in the meantime, let me know if you can hear me clearly and let me know where you are joining in from. Um, so, I want to thank you for being able to come here, sacrificing your time. I promise that this webinar is going to be straight to the point and that you're going to leave it getting a lot of value. There's no way you will leave this webinar and not learn one thing. So make sure to stay to the end to fully get the value that you came to learn from here. So let me start by sharing my screen. Let me share my screen. This, yes. So you will let me know if you can see my screen. Just let me know in the comments if you can see my screen. Okay, got you. So sorry for that. I'll start this sharing again. So we are going to begin now. Let me go back to sharing this. Okay. So this webinar is for persons that probably have a job or a business, but that job or business is not giving you your desired profit or the kind of freedom that you want from the job. That is probably why you are here. The pay that you're getting in your job, you might be the one that owns the business, but the kind of pay that you're getting is not what you desire, especially if you're a creative and you're creating so many things. You can see other people do creating other things as well, but your margins are not the same as this person's. This is for you. Then if you don't have a business or you're currently being employed by someone else and the pay is not up to what you would like, or the kind of effort and hard work that you put day in, day out is not equating the amount of money that you have. And sometimes it's not even just about money, fulfillment. You're not really getting fulfillment from the business that you are in. This is for you. And there are some of us that have just always wanted to start a business. We have some money, we want to invest in a business that we are sure that would thrive, but we don't know which business to invest in. This webinar is for you. So we are going to get started now. To kick off, I'm going to talk about some limiting beliefs that most people have when they begin to start a business. I'm going to debunk these beliefs because most of the time, our biggest limitation comes from our mind. You have to see your wealth in your mind first. You have to see the success in your mind first before you can manifest it, before you can see it in the physical. So some of us, before we even take a first step, will analyze the situation so much, something called analysis paralysis. We analyze it so much and we just even give up before we even start. So we're going to start with debunking some popular limiting beliefs that even I myself had when I started this business. So the first one is I don't have enough followers or connections. While this is very important, is because we are going to be doing this business online. Most of our businesses today happen online. So most of us, when we start, we are not celebrities. We are just regular human beings. And most of us don't have thousands and thousands of followers. A lot of followers is very good to have. It gives you validation. It makes you feel good that, okay, I have a big audience and people engage with my posts from time to time. But followers does not necessarily equal sales, which is the reason why we are all here. We are not here to be popular. We are here because we want our followers to convert to money in our bank. So the fact of this limiting belief is that as long as you are giving value, as long as you are giving value to your audience day in, day out, you are bound to get sales. And the way I like to think about it is that if I have 100 followers, I think of myself, I envision myself in a conference room, and there are 100 persons seated looking at me day in, day out, waiting for the solution to the problem that they have in my hand. I'm talking to them about. So you can imagine every day you're talking to 100 people about this problem that they have, that you have this solution, and you are very good at executing the solutions for them. Definitely, one person is going to take up your offer one of the days that you are pitching your solution to them. So even if you have as much as 100 followers, you should value them and give them value consistently. And once you do that, you will succeed. Trust me, I will know. So that is our first limiting belief that we have debunked. We are going straight to the second limiting belief that keeps a lot of people broke. Is that saying a market is too saturated. Before you even join in, you've just looked at the market and said, too many people, they do this business and no fit do am. The truth is that when a market is saturated, it just means that a lot of people are demanding that product that people are giving solution to. Because if many people are attracted to give solution to a certain problem, that means that a lot of people have that problem. So it's like going to a destination. There are different ways to get to one destination. You can go by air, you can go by sea, or you can go by land. And even in those three different means of going there are different means of transportation. You can go by for road alone, you can go by different kind of cars. In the air, you can go by commercial plane, you can go by private jet, you can go by helicopter. You can go by boat, you can go by sea in the water. So it depends on your approach. Once you carve out your approach and style and the people that you are serving, you are going to be able to have your own customers and get to the destination of getting a client. So the kind of people that patronize people that want to use boats are different from the kind of people that patronize people that want to get into a ship. So you have different kind of people that need your approach and style. So saying that because a market is saturated is a reason for you not to join a business is a limiting belief. That is where you should even make up your mind that you are going to succeed in this business, because a lot of people are doing it and it's very easy to just look at what they are doing and implement it. Limiting belief number three that keeps a lot of us broke is you need to be general as possible in your please can you okay, I'll be muting you, John. Sorry. And I will also be stopping your video. Okay. So that you need to be as general as possible. Amarachi, are you here? Someone is saying they are not able to join. Okay. You need to be as general as possible in your business and cater to every sort of client. That is a very huge problem that a lot of people have because the mindset, when you really think about it, it should work that the more amount of people that you're able to cater to, the more money you will get. But in business, that is not true, especially having customers online. That is not true at all. Okay, Amachi is here. The truth is that the more specific that you are, the higher your chances to command authority in your business and the easier for you to get sales. Because if your messaging is not clear, it is very difficult to attract the kind of clients that you want. So, for example, let's say I am selling balloons, right? And I can just put it out there that I'm selling balloons. And me today, I need heart-shaped balloons. And I put it out there. Another customer A is selling balloons. My ad is saying, come and buy balloons, come and buy balloons. Then customer B is selling heart-shaped balloons, those red ones. Do we know it? Those red ones. And I put an ad that I'm selling heart-shaped balloons 18 inches. This is my shop at so and so place. We are open from this to this. Come and buy. If it's you, who are you going to collect? Who are you going to click on that ad? You click on the person that is specific, even though that person is selling balloon and what you need is a balloon. But because that person is very specific about their solution to you, you are going to most likely click that other person's ad. That is how it is. You need to be specific about your clients. You need to be specific about the problem that you are solving. So if you are just coming in, we have debunked 3 limiting beliefs that are very popular in people today before they start a business. So we are going to get right into this webinar now, where I'm going to talk about how I launched a profitable business from scratch without experience, without connections, and how you can start yours too from the comfort of your home. Okay. Are we there, people? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Sorry, I'll be muting you for now so that all of us can benefit well from this. Okay, let's go. So my goal in this web class is to show you that the only way for you to say, Yefa, try again, try and connect. We are here. People have been able to connect, so try again. The only way for you to exponentially increase your income is by starting an easy to set up niche business. And the only way for you to set up a profitable niche business is through my proposal planning blueprint. How many of us know what a niche business is? Because the name of this webinar is Niche to 7 Figures. For those of us that do not understand what a niche business is, a niche business is just basically a part of a big business that you have decided to focus on in layman terms, just a certain part of a whole. So there should be a big a business that contains different services, different what they call this thing, different value points, but you decide to choose one and focus on it. That is what a niche is. And 7 figures is any amount more than 1 million. So this webinar is talking about how you can use a niche business, take one small part out of a huge industry and create profit of more than 1 million for yourself. That is what this business is talking about. That is what I've been able to do with my business. And that is what I want to teach you now, how you can do it. So most of you will be wondering, who is this lady and why should I even pay attention to what she is saying? My name is Jessica Ogieva, and I'm going to be telling you a little backstory about myself. So I am a jeweler, let me stop this. Okay, so I'm a jeweler. Some of you might know, some of you might not know. I have a jewelry designing business, handmade jewelry to be specific. So I make jewelry from scratch. Also, I am an established author and I'm a thought leader in my different fields that I operate in. I have a book called How to Propose Like a Pro, and I've written articles for um, news outlets like Business Day and so on. I'm also a proposal planner, as you can see here. I hope you can see this. Hope this is not blocking. So as you can see here, I'm a proposal planner. Also, I'm a gemologist, which just means that I can identify gemstones and give certificates for them. I'm a breast cancer awareness activist. Please, let's hear this right. Awareness activist. This course is very important to me. So from time to time, I make sure to spread awareness every year about this course. I'm also a fun lover. I love to enjoy the good things that life has to offer with my family and friends in my spare time. So that is just a little bit about me. So it might look like, wow, I have everything figured out and everything is so great. But I promise you, that was not always the case. Let us go back in time a bit to how all this started. So this is me fresh out of the university, NYSC, Port Harcourt. I just finished my NYSC, and like every other Nigerian out there, I was looking for a job from the government, a good, well-paying job for the government, because I had done everything that was expected from me by my parents. I'd gone to university, I'd finished with a good grade in one of the most sought after courses in Nigeria, engineering. So you know how your parents always want you to either be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer, and your life is just set. I thought that I would do an engineering course and my life would just be sorted out, but only for me to come out and face the harsh reality that that was not true. So after a year of trying and failing to secure a job, I decided to continue to do what I had started doing in the university, which is doing handmade jewelry. So this is me, as you can see, I was making handmade jewelry for some period of time. When I went ahead to do this for over a long time, and I used to travel from cities to cities doing exhibitions, exhibiting my products. So this is to show you that I really put in effort into this business to make sure that I succeeded. So this was me exhibiting, and I was always tired because I could only eat as fast as these two hands that you are seeing would work every single time. If I was not working, could not eat. And I was just wondering that, is this how other creatives are living? Is this how other people are living? That there has to be an easier way to go about this. But regardless, I continued. I stepped up my jewelry making skills. I did all types of jewelry, beaded or metal or I used to now, at this stage, I used to now make engagement rings, as you could see here, from scratch with metal. So I did that, but I was still struggling to make sales. I was always tired. I felt like a failure because I had so much talent, really and truly. I had so much talent, but people were paying me peanuts for my work. And I know this work was worth way more than this. And the worst part was that I saw my colleagues in the same business excelling. So what was wrong? What was wrong with me? What did that mean for me? So I just kept up at my job, and I made sure I had it at the back of my mind that I was going to, any other thing that I could find my hands to do, I was going to use it to give me more freedom and more income to support this business. I was not trying to leave the business totally. I just wanted something else that gave me more pleasure, made me more happy, because in this job I was doing right now, I was not happy. My money was not equating the amount of creativity I had. So I was looking for something else for myself. So that brought me to this. So in 2020, during the lockdown, I was looking for how to sell my engagement rings. Mind you, I told you I was a jeweler, right? I had made engagement rings. So many of them had invested all the money I had in these metals, hoping that people would buy my rings. But everything was shut down. I could not get anybody to buy my rings. I had no sales. So I decided to write an article so that to show people that if they can still propose, they will be able, so that they'll be able to buy my ring. Because people were not proposing anymore because they could not go outside. Everything was indoors. So I wrote an article to show people that they can propose inside their home to still be beautiful and to still be nice. And that was when I came across the word for the first time in my life, proposal planner. I said, what is this? I was so shocked, and I decided to delve more into it and create. After doing my research, I came out with my first product, do it yourself proposal box. Please let me know if you can see my screen fully, if something is not blocking you, because I feel like this tab is blocking the slides. Let me unmute some people. Please let me know if you can, if this is blocking your view, or if you can see it clearly. Mm,
I
Let
can
me
see
know.
it clearly. I can see
Oh,
the
wonderful.
pictures that you posted.
Okay, so it's just me. That's great. So this was my first product, my do-it-yourself gift box that I did. So I demonstrated what the gift box would look like if you bought it from me and set it up in your home. So I did that, and I was so happy because in my mind, I had hammered no other person in Nigeria. Because mind you, this was 2020. If you think back to 2020, did you know what a proposal planner was? Have you ever heard anybody talking about proposal planner? It's not like now that you might have seen in Bella Nigeria one or two proposals, and there are always weddings and proposals happening online. There was nothing like that. At the time in Nigeria, there were only three persons, including myself, that were exclusively doing proposal planning, and two were in Lagos. Me, I was in Benin at the time. So I did this, and I saw these my other two competitors. They were doing so well. They had so much customers and everything. So me, I thought that immediately I entered, I was just going to be at blown at entered. I'll just be getting sales back to back. But I was unable to generate consistent sales. I was back to square one of what my jewelry business was dealing with me with. I was like, what is this? Is there really something wrong with me? So I went ahead looking for a solution, because these people did not have two heads. What are they doing? What am I missing that I could not do? Okay, please, I'm going to mute you so that we can enjoy this webinar. So I came across this lady online that was an international proposal planner. She was the best, she was the biggest proposal planner in the world at the time. And just because of the webinar, she too was looking for other ways to help people. So she had this course on how to become a proposal planner. I took the course, and that was when everything changed for me. So now I want to show you the difference. Can you see the sharp contrast between the kind of proposals that I was planning and the kind of proposals that I started planning after I took her course? So her course gave me direction. It showed me all the things I was doing wrong and how to package myself and what to do, kind of things to say so that I could get the kind of clients that were I desired. So these were now the kind of proposals I started doing. I had proposals in Lagos. Me, I was in Benin, oh, still in Benin at the time. I had proposals in Lagos and in Abuja. Now, I have teams. I'm in Abuja right now. I'm no longer in Benin. So I've moved to Abuja because of this business. It's this business that carried me to Abuja. I have the business in Abuja and I have a full team of proposal planners in Lagos as well. So this is my team in Abuja, team in Lagos, and we execute proposals every other month there. My life has gotten so much better. You can see me, I'm more relaxed now. I have time to enjoy spend time with my family and friends. And my other business is yoga, the jewelry business as well. I now have more money to invest in it and do it at my pace and how I want to do it because I'm not relying on that business to give me all my funds. This business is now helping me and giving me more freedom to run my other businesses, which is what exactly what I want for all of you on here as well. So after 5 years of trial and error and millions of money spent, I learned the hard way that we have been forced to believe that the only way to actually make it is to spend long, painstaking hours doing a business, renting a big shop, begging people to buy from you, employing plenty staff, all these things that our parents used to do that they did to make sure they made it is not the same things that we need to do today in 2025. A lot of things have changed. The business terrains have changed, and there are ways in which you need to act to be able to get funds a lot more easier. So I had this light bulb moment and I realized that this niche that I'm in, I looked around. A lot of people are not in it. Many people don't have any idea how big this niche that I am in is. And that this is a brilliant opportunity for many young women today, like myself, that need desire extra income to help themselves and even to be able to support their family because it was a very profitable market. It was able to bring me out of the situation that I was in with my other businesses. So, which is why we are in this webinar today. I want to share with you 3 secrets of this niche business so that when you leave this webinar today, from these 3 secrets that I've shared, as I promised, you will be able to have the business model to start this business. So, secret one, we're going to get right into it, is why starting a proposal business is the smartest niche business to build financial freedom in this terrible economy. So, this is a report that I found online in 2023. It's a report from 2023, and it shows how 2.4%, only 2.4% of Nigerians earn above 200,000 naira per month. What 200,000 naira was in 2023 and what 200,000 naira is in 2025 are not the same thing. The spending power of those amounts are not the same thing. And what is the government doing about this? Absolutely nothing. Everybody is just on their own. So we cannot rely on this failed system that our government has given us. We have to find a way to make a way for ourselves because you look out there that it's not every Nigerian in this living in Nigeria, leave our Jackpot friends. It's not every Nigerian living in this Nigeria that is toiling the way most people are that are struggling. Some people have carved a way to make Nigeria work for them. How are they doing this? This to show you that it's important for you to take action and not rely on the government. Now, what this really is trade by barter. What is trade by barter? Trade by barter literally means that you want this book. I have this. No, let's say I have this a battery. I want this battery. You have this book. You want this book. We can trade and satisfy both of our needs. So that is how this business is. People have a problem. This is a problem. This is someone's problem. Me and you, we have the solution. We want to exchange one's problem for our solution, and you will give us money. So trade by barter, they need to involve money in their transaction. For us, we are exchanging somebody's problem with the solution we have created for that problem with money, easy. And for that transaction to happen, there has to be demand. There is an existing need. People have a need for this service that we are rendering to them, and they want to give you their money hand in hand. Say, take, solve this problem for me. And what is even better is that very few people are solving this problem right now compared to the need that there is for it. Very few people are solving it and solving it very well. So this shows how big this business is that we are talking about. In Africa alone, there are close to 2.5 million weddings that happen every day. No, not even Africa, in Nigeria. So this shows that this is the perfect time for you to jump into this business. And me personally, I've spent half a decade in this industry. And I'm very passionate about sharing this information that I have learned with you. I've helped you do trial and error, because something I want you to notice that that lady that I learned from, she was international. She's in New York. Me, I'm in Nigeria. I was in Benin at the time. Her ways, New York and Nigerian systems are not the same. When I started, there was no blueprint. There was nobody to show me the way. I had to figure everything out by myself. And that was really hard because I had paid money for her to teach me, and I still had to figure out and make so much mistakes that cost me a lot, even cost me more than the money that I put into the course. So I do not want that to happen to you. I want you to avoid the slow start, avoid the mistakes, and get straight into getting additional income for yourself and diversifying your income through this niche. So this is a report that came from the Washington Times, saying that being a proposal planner, a marriage proposal planner, was named as one of the top careers in 2020s. And it shows that there are 2.5 million weddings in Nigeria. So I was saying 2.5 million naira, I said naira, I'm wasting of money, weddings in Nigeria. And most of these couples that do this wedding, so in Nigeria, there are two type of engagements. There's traditional engagement. It's not every Nigerian that is going to get down on one knee to ask for somebody to marry them. So there are so many types of engagements that happen. But most of these engagements involve proposals. I need to hear from you. Have you seen a proposal on your feed this month? Let's leave it this month. Have you been able, because most of you are on social media, because that's how you found me. Have you seen a proposal on your feed alone this month? Anyone? Yes or no? Let me hear. You can unmute yourself, please. Uh, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I have seen. I have seen, I think at least three I have seen for this month.
Exactly. Thank you. So you see, that shows that these things I'm saying are real. People are getting married every weekend, and a whole 2.5 million. How many are we in Nigeria? 2.5 million weddings happen every year in Nigeria. And these people get engaged, and more people are having proposals to mark these engagements. So this shows that this industry is very big and is very different from the wedding industry. This proposal industry is new. Not a lot of people know about it to the extent to which I am introducing you to now, and it's very real. So, who can be a proposal planner? If you are creative, because this is kind of a creative thing to do, if you're a creative person and you have ideas coming to you all the time, this business is perfect for you. If you are someone that is passionate about celebrations, every time you are doing all on people's posts online, you love it when you see love, you are going to enjoy this business. If you are someone, you don't even care about love, you don't care, you are not even creative self, you just want to start a business and you just want to collect your money, this business is for you, because there are ways you can even do this business without being creative and without loving love and still be profitable. If you are also an event planner that's probably only doing birthday parties right now, or if you're a wedding planner and you're thinking of how to add additional revenue to your business, proposal planning is a beautiful addition to include to your event planning business. So we have cleared out secret one. Why starting a proposal business is the smartest niche business to get into to build financial freedom in this terrible economy. I hope all of you are with me. I hope we are understanding and I hope we are making progress, because we are going right next to secret two. Secret two talks about how you can start a proposal planning business without investing huge capital from the comfort of your home, as I'm sitting down like this, from the comfort of your home, and without any prior experience in event planning. While I was coming, before I got here, I got a lot of messages, people telling me that, oh, they're in this job, they don't like it, they don't have any single experience. Am I really sure this is possible for them? Am I really sure this thing I'm talking about is real? I'm showing you now. So let's go into secret one. So this was me. Back to my story, because here I'm using myself as an example. This is a personal experience. So this was me with my do-it-yourself box. I had an office back then, carried everything out of the office, put my decoration up. Like all I got was the money to buy balloon. How much is balloon? Just buy balloon, decorate it like that to show people, so that I'll have something to show people what they can, what they will be getting. So from the comfort of my home, I'm not anywhere else. In my house, I did this do-it-yourself proposal, but this was my start-up phase. So before I started, what did I do? These are the three things that you can do today, this evening self, to start your proposal planning business. You have to choose the type of clients that you want to serve. That's the very first thing you will do. What they call it? This quote from Tony Robbins comes to mind, that if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results that you want and copy what they do, and you achieve the same results. I sent this quote on the group. This is what I mean. This is why the Igbo people are very successful. You know how an Igbo person will go to work with his fellow Igbo brother, somebody that is good in business, maybe a younger boy, go and work with an older Igbo man. He will work until he gets his freedom. And most likely, 99% of the time, after he gets his freedom, let's say after working 5 years, 1 year, whatever time that he feels like he has learned enough, he will leave and go and do exactly the same thing his oga was doing, because he now knows all the suppliers. He knows how to talk to the customers. He knows the type of products to sell that is going to bring you money in that business. And 9.9% of the time, those people are successful. They will go on and teach the next batch of people. That's how life is. That's how the business is. If you want to be successful, look at someone that is doing what you're already doing. You don't need to do any groundbreaking thing, at least at the beginning. You don't need to do anything out of the box. You just need to copy the model that they have set for themselves that is working, and do it, and you achieve the same result. So that is what you need to do. You need to choose your type of client. So you have different types of clients in this proposal industry. You might just look at it that the only client you have is someone that is in a serious relationship that wants to propose, but it's bigger than that. You have people that are budget conscious. It's not everybody that has money to be getting pamparampa, money to be getting a big room and putting different flowers and everything. It's not everybody. So if you are focused on budget conscious clients, you know that this is the kind of clients that you are serving, and your offers and everything will be outlined to it. There are people that are very busy professionals. They don't have, this will not have to be for people that are very creative. These busy professionals, they don't even want to think because their work is already giving them headache. They don't want to think about anything. They just want you to just come through for them. You will do all the work for them. These people, you can serve them. People that are very luxurious, they will give you all their money. Just plan something that will just make all their friends envy them. Very beautiful proposal. Luxury lifestyle clients. Celebrities also kind of fall into this category. They want to go viral. They want huge, big things. You should be able to, if these are the clients that you want to serve, you should be able to chest all the things that come with this kind of client base. Then panic proposals, there are people that they are last minuters. Everything is last minute for them. That is not your problem. You can milk this. It's people that in 24 hours they want to propose. So you position yourself to cater to all these kind of clients, whether you be charging higher money for express or whether you have the kind of packages that are quickly, you can quickly execute in 24-hour notice. So when you sit down and think about what clients do I want to serve, it will make it easier for you to have know the kind of direction you are going in the business right from the start, so that it's not when you have tried all these different kind of clients and you're not really getting the returns. Maybe let's say you've been doing this business for 1 year, you're now frustrated, you don't know which clients of is this one today, is this one next tomorrow. You will skip all that because you already know the kind of clients that you're serving. Then this step two is to choose a name for your business. You need to pick a singular name that you'll be identified with that is related to the type of clients you have chosen. This is very important. So, for example, let's say you most of us know, if you're in Lagos, most of us know these stores called 1K store or 5K store. When you hear that, what does that tell you? That tells you that this store, they have affordable things. Affordable, even that 5K, some people don't have it. Affordable is very relative, but it already puts your mind to the kind of price points and what you can expect from this thing. So if people that are looking for designer items, they have no business with 5K budget store. So that already has streamlined the kind of clients that you're catering to. So for example, if someone that chooses a budget conscious client can say budget proposals by Amma if your name is Amma, or Amma luxury proposals. That has already differentiated you and put you in a niche. So when you're thinking of a proposal name, this is what you should think of and this is what you should do. And it's very important that you don't go and use your current, let's say your name right now on Instagram or so is Pink Goddess. That does not work. When people see the name Pink Goddess, it does not mean anything to them. So your business name needs to be telling people of what service that you are offering. Step three is set up your social media account with your new business. I've already started talking about this a bit. So you need to set up as many accounts as you can handle. It's very important that you pay attention to handle. It's not just to be spreading yourself thin across all the social media accounts. You need to be consistent and you need to be focused. Is it WhatsApp? Is it Instagram? Is it TikTok? Or is it Facebook? Choose the social media platform that you want to be on and set up an account with this your new name that you have found or you have created, I mean. So we have seen in detail, step by step, all you need to do to start a proposal planning business. All these things I said, you don't need money. All you need is data. Data, 500 self, you can do it. Set up the account without huge capital from the comfort of your home and without any prior experience in event planning. Now you have created your proposal planning business. Now, the important part, which is why we are all here, money, ego. How can we get our first clients in style too, without begging? We're not going to beg for these clients. We're going to attract them. How to get your first proposal client without begging for them. That is secret number three. Are we there, people? Are we following? Are we all understanding? So the
Yes,
first
ma'am.
step is you will create a unique offer for this your client base. So from the previous step, we have decided what kind of clients we want. We know who we are talking to specifically. So we will now create a special niche-based offer for them that shows what specific problem that we want to solve for them and how we can use this solution to help them set up a proposal. So the type of proposal niches. This niche is different from clients. Your clients, you have chosen them. So these clients can even fall into these different niches now. So there's location-based proposals. Let's say proposals happen in different places: rooftop, beach, garden. And Taylor Swift got engaged recently. It's garden she used. Other people is cinema. I think Selena Gomez was doing cinema. Let me think of which Nigerian person got engaged recently. Can't, nothing is coming to mind. Well, there are different kind of location based. Some people already know right now. There's women out there that know that it's rooftop. The last proposal that I did, the guy told me that his girlfriend has been saying that it's rooftop proposal that she wants to. When I was advertising my ad on rooftop proposal, once the person saw rooftop, he said, "I'm the one," because I was specific. Other people will be saying, come and come and do proposal. I'm doing proposal, or come and let me plan your proposal. But once I've mentioned rooftop, location based, so you need to choose. It can be decor based. You'll be wondering what it can either you're doing floral or balloon. Balloon based decor is cheaper. So you would tag balloon based decor to budget conscious clients like that. Unique ideas, probably luxury lifestyle. That's how you'll be pairing the niche to the client. Price based, exclusivity based. This proposal industry is very confidential. This thing is actually a very intimate and special event. Some people do not just want, maybe their enemies or their exes, they don't want them to know yet that finally, better boyfriend has come and has given them ring. So they want it to be confidential. Is that the kind of you keep a secret? Is that the kind of niche that you want to be? There are people like that that once you just talk about confidentiality, it is you that they are looking for. So you need to determine what kind of proposal niche that you want. Then step two is very easy but very important. You now know your clients and you've decided your niche and you've decided what platform that you're operating on. You now go and tell social media to find this person. So you're very specific. You're not just putting on the ad there, men between 20 to 25, serious relationship. That's not what you're putting. You're putting your exact niche in there. That's what it means to tell social media to find this exact person. Social media is a very powerful tool. Some of us just use it to doom scroll every other day, but it is a powerful tool if you use it in the right way. Once you set up a social media account, you set up your offer around this client now and tell social media to find this person. It will find this person for you. And step three is what we all want. The offer will get to them. And just like that, you are going to get paid because you have provided this solution to their problem. So in these three steps is exactly how I have been able to create a business that gives me multi-million, seven figures, multi-million naira business from the comfort of my home without too much hassle. I've been able to increase my network. I'm part of one of people's most special day. I'm generally just happier because I'm around them at their happiest time, and I'm using my creativity in ways that are giving me, and I'm deriving pleasure from it. And I want you to do the same also. So this is me from that my startup phase in my little office in Benin. This is me, how I landed my very first ideal client after doing all this hard work that I've talked to you about that you should do. I landed my first client. This was in Echo Atlantic, Lagos. Yes, I was in Benin at the time. I was still in Benin. I traveled all the way to Lagos to make sure that I do this proposal because this person contacted me. And this was like ending of 2020 because I started the business in April. I suffered for some time before I found that person and implemented. And in 1 month, I got this client, and I got the payout for this was times 10 the proposals that I was serving without having direction and all of that. So we have learned how to get your first proposal clients without begging for them. We are going to attract them to us because of the value that we are offering. So I have loaded a lot of information to you right now. Let me ask you a question. Would you give me some time to be able to show you an offer that I have prepared to show you how you can implement this? Can I go ahead and do this for you? I will be needing to hear from you guys. At 12. Can I go ahead and discuss this with you? Okay. All right. Okay, you can see your screen. Yes, please. Okay, good. So this is the offer I have. It's called the Proposal Planning Blueprint for Beginners. This is the blueprint I'm going to share with you that has generated me a lot of funds over these 5 years that I have been practicing proposal planning. I'm going to put all my mistakes, all my lessons, all my unique ways of generating income. I'm going to leave it in this proposal planning blueprint. It's an 8-week masterclass of proposal goodness. I will be leaving no single secret behind. And this is what you are going to get. In week 1, we are going to talk about the proposal planning industry. I'm going to show you who a proposal planner is. We're going to examine the industry and what it takes to be a proposal planner. Then in week 2, we are going to talk about how you can build your business foundation. What does that mean? You're going to be able to choose your ideal client. We are going to go into it very well, what it takes to really build your ideal customer, uncover your proposal planning niche. I'm going to present to you way more niches that you can choose from. Solidify your proposal planning style. How are you going to approach this business? And then create a business plan that you are going to follow to get this done. Then week 3 is getting started online and offline. How are you going to bring your business online? The legal checklist that you need to create structure for your business, the frameworks that you need for your clients to make sure that you are always safe and away from to avoid any kind of problems that can happen. There are some problems that you will not even know that can happen in this business, but because I've been there for 5 years and I've done lots of proposals, I know these things that can happen, and I'll be sharing it with you so that you will not have to go and find out. I found out already for you, so that you just go straight and easy, smoothly. So what I'm really doing for you here is that what this course is really about. So you know how when you're trying to get into a very big government parastatal, let's say NCC or NMPC or EFCC, are trying to get there, and you don't have anybody in there. So it's very difficult for you to even get through the gate. But once you have a connect, You can just easily enter and do what you have to do. You just call somebody and say, oh, I'm here to see this person. Easily go in and come out without any hassle. That's what I want to do for you. I am your connect so that you will easily enter this business and just immediately start making money, because without all these hassles, it will truly be easy for you. So week 4, we are going to do proposal planning 101, where I will teach you how to create a proposal plan, how to execute this proposal plan, and how to coordinate your proposal day. In week 5, you would talk about creating your proposal planning offering. So we are going to create the offer that you're going to do an ad for together. How to price your offer, how to create this offer in a way that it will attract your clients. So you need to know the sweet spot of pricing so that it will not be too high, you drive away your clients, or be too low and it will not be profitable for you. Week 6, we are going to create a marketing strategy on how to attract these clients, and also a strategy to run your business. So without a strategy, most businesses fail. I would know, I almost failed. So I've admitted you so many times, Agu. What's going on? So I will be teaching you how to create this strategy. And in week 7, we'll be getting close to the end of our masterclass. We'll be doing operations and logistics. I'll be talking about the kind of things that you need to execute a proposal, step by step, how you are going to plan your operations so that that proposal day will come seamlessly for you. And we'll be wrapping it up finally in week 8 with a maintenance and growth plan. So this is the 8-week masterclass that is contained in our proposal planning blueprint for beginners that I will be giving to you. Once you finish this class, you will be able to create extra income for yourself as promised. You'll be able to build a business that runs itself. You'll be able to provide a better life for yourself. I promise you. You'll be a part of people's happiness, some of their most important day of their lives. You'll be able to increase your network. You'll be able to have and spend more time with your friends and family. Because what is really special about this proposal business is, if you already have a business, most of your businesses run Monday to Friday. Proposals are during the weekend. So even if you have a
Yes.
business, you can add this and complement that business you already have. That's why it's a very, very beautiful business to have. Then, if you don't even currently have a business, this is the first business you want to start, you will be free the whole week to do any other thing that you want to do. I know that you are working only on Saturday or Sunday or Friday. Friday proposals are even hardly on Fridays, mostly Saturdays or Sundays. You know that weekend is when you work and you have the other part of the week to spend with your family and friends and do other things that you want to do, creating more freedom for yourself. With this course, you'll be able to get rid of a job you hate and probably a work environment that is toxic for you, of wasting your time and money trying to figure things out on your own with trial and error, falling victim to online scammers. Lord knows that this happened to me. There's nothing I did not see. Affiliate marketing, drop shipping, crypto, back to back, just taking your money with no return on the investment that you've made, not using your time wisely. Years will just keep passing by. Every new year, you are making a resolution that this year will be different for me. But December will come, it's the same, back to the same state that you were in January. You'll be able to get rid of all that with this my proposal planning blueprint. So in detail, here is exactly what you are going to get. Somebody is talking. So you're going to get my 8 weeks proposal planning masterclass that's going to help you build a business that generates consistent income without too much hassle. And the value of that my course is 2.7 million naira. You're also going to be getting 5 years accumulated inventory list of reliable proposal vendors. This will save you time, money, and disappointments. It will save you having to do trial and error and decor restrictions. So, for example, if you don't even know the kind of things you have to decorate, you don't even know what you can tell your clients that you can do because you don't have these things. This was a huge problem for me. But now, because I've been in this business for 5 years, I know different people, vendors in Lagos and in Abuja, and I can even reach out to other states to know that the people that are reliable, that will not fail you, that will show up for you. When you say you want to rent this thing on so and so day, their shop will not be locked. They will be available for you. And this business, this decor business, is very tight. It's based on who knows who. People will not even be willing to give their things to you if they don't have anybody that can back you up. So I'm going to stand for you and show you that yes, this person is my person. You can rent your thing to them, they will bring it back. The value of this is 1.9 million naira that you're going to get when you buy this my course. Execution toolkits, legal documents, and client agreements. If the person that they propose to does not say yes, your customer cannot be asking you for refund. You will have documents that will protect you from any potential mishap and inform you how to navigate them. There are problems that you might not even think of because you are just so focused on the money. I have thought about those problems for you and have given you agreements and documents and execution toolkits that will help you to prevent you having those problems. The value of this is 365,000 naira that you will also be getting in this my course. Hands-on experience with a proposal and tons of proposal case studies. This will give you the behind the scene experience of a proposal execution from scratch and teach you lessons from past proposals. So once you get this course, the very first people that get this course, you're going to be able to work with me during a proposal. You follow me for a proposal and see this thing for yourself. It's not just talk now, you'll be there in person to see how from the start to the ending of a proposal there is pre-proposal preparation and post-proposal removing everything and all the things that you need to do to close the deal. Very important. So you're going to have this hands-on experience with me and is worth 900,000 naira in value. You're also going to be getting my book. You know, when we started this, I told you that I'm an established author, that I have a book, How to Propose Like a Pro. You're going to be getting the book for included in this course. It will give you first-hand insight to your customer journey and guide you on how to create proposal ideas. This is the value of this book is 100,000 naira. You're also going to be part of my proposal planning community of lots of proposal planners that will give you a network of people that are on this journey with you. They will share their challenges with you and you'll feel like you're part of a group. And also if you have challenges, you'll be able to work with you together to find a solution. And also I'm in that community, so you get access to me all the time. So all of this in value is 5.4 million naira. That is the value you are getting in currency for this course that I've introduced to you, the proposal planning blueprint. So if you had that 5.5 million naira now in your hand, do you think it would be worth paying to stop working a job that drains you day in, day out, year in, year out? Yet you can never make enough to afford the things that you want. Would you pay this 5.5 million naira if you know that all these things were going to stop? Would it be worth it to pay this 5.5 million naira to have peace of mind? Would it be worth it to wake up every morning after paying 5.5 million naira and choose what you want to do with your time instead of hurrying to work every day? You answer that in your mind. So when I was creating this course, I had two choices. I could make it get cheap and just leave you to figure it out by yourself. Many people will register. It will be cheap. They will go and be struggling with it and hitting their head with it on their own. The other option I had was to make it a little bit higher, and in exchange, I can devote my time. As you can see, I've included so many other things, and I've put you in a community where you have access to me, so that any challenge that you're having, you can constantly meet me, and I'll be there to help you with these challenges to guarantee your success. So I will be with you hand in hand as you are starting this process. So you can get started now, all the way from our 5.4 million naira value that you are getting. Today, you can get started with this course for 250,000 naira today for our proposal planning blueprint. Now you have two options. You have seen this offer, have seen how it can literally change your life, and you can decide to do nothing and not take a risk because please, yeah, you're just tired, you don't know again, you don't know which one is this one, and you don't just want to take a leap of faith. It's very risk free. You will remain as it is, just not knowing, not over analyzing, and not just deciding to take a leap that can push you forward and change your life. Or you can make this small investment, small in relative to the amount of money and freedom that it is going to bring you in yourself today, and you can start building your income, get additional income, and be able to support your family if you just give this thing a shot. On top of that, I'm giving you a 30-day guarantee. I am telling you today, if you pay today, in 30 days after implementation of you show me, Miss Jessica, this is everything that I have done, that you have said, oh, quote me, please. You have said to do this. I did all these things, and I still don't have any single customer. If you do everything and no single customer, you have a 30, I will give you a guarantee of full refund of your money back. So you are really not taking a risk. You give me the money. If it doesn't work, I give you back. So you can be very sure that what you are going to do, that's how confident I am in this blueprint. That's how confident I am in this plan that you are going to be able to succeed. So we have 10 slots available now for my one-on-one hands-on proposal execution mentorship. Just 10 slots for this hands-on this thing because I don't want to take in too many people to mentor. So if you pay fast, you can be part of these 10 people. Because at the time of this me recording this video, you can be part of these 10 people that can take up the slots that I will be giving this behind the scene experience for it. So if you're interested in this our proposal planning blueprint, you can send NTS to this WhatsApp number on the screen right now, 0037962168. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sitting all through my webinar, and we have come to the end of the webinar. I will be answering your questions right now if you have them. Let me get back to you. Do we have any questions concerning everything that I have discussed with you today? John and Clement, you can unmute
Okay.
yourself. Okay.
I don't have a question necessarily. But just something to say. I think this has really been an eye-opening class webinar. When I first read, I saw proposal planning. Seriously, this is my first time of coming across this kind of uh, this kind of business. Let me put it that way. So,
Yes.
and it's been so interesting, and it's something that I think it's something that I can add to what I do. Yeah, but first of
Yes.
all, I would like to say thank you for staying to your time. The class was for 8 o'clock. I started by 8, despite the poor attendance from the beginning. It's really, hit something for me there. Thank you.
All
So
right.
thank you.
Thank you so much for appreciating my punctuality. Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Good evening. I really appreciate your time
Good
and
evening.
the eyes-opening webinar because it's a very, very lucrative and very interesting one. You are such a genius and I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Actually, it's what someone can actually add up with what is or the person is doing is a very good one. So I really appreciate. But presently, I'm really rich. So, and I'm still on the WhatsApp. When I have the money, I'll let you know. And I really appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have been so kind. And I really look forward and I really hope that when the time comes and you're able to do this, you should at any time at all that you have an opening that you can pitch into this and join. Please make sure to do so. We're going to leave this window open, and if you change your mind, you can send NTS, as I said, to that WhatsApp number. If that is all the questions or comments that you have for now, this will bring us to the end of this webinar. Thank you for your time, and I wish you have a splendid weekend. This is the
Amen.
end from
Thank
here. All
you.
right, take care. Bye.
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 Thank you.
Hmm.